Republican support is doubling in rural factory towns where you'd expect Democrats to have leads, like union towns. The bad news is Republicans don't do anything anyway. So, well, here's a story from the Daily Mail. Republican support in factory towns in rural areas has doubled in comparison to Democrat gains in cities and college communities, in another worrying sign for Biden's party before 2022. There's also good news and bad news. So I'll say it again. Good news is that people are finally saying, yo, the Democrats are ripping us off and it's bad. I'll vote Republican. The bad news there is what are the Republicans going to do? Mitch McConnell, oh. Then the good news and bad news mixed together, depending what your perspective is. This is also talking about Democrat making gains in cities. Well, people who are, here's what I think is happening. You know, people who grew up in Stone Mountain, Georgia and moved to New York City realized that it was better way back home and left the city, taking that red vote out of the city, making it bluer and making the other suburban areas and more rural areas more red, right? Mm-hmm. Like you.
Well, I don't know how much of an impact my single vote is going to have on my area, which is kind of heavily
But there's a lot of people like you, though. And Florida is still a swing state every national election.
Oh, so, for a national election, sure. But, and for a senator, that's fine. But my local congressperson or, city council and all that, my vote's not likely going to matter too much unless, the area is inundated with disaffected Republican New Yorkers.
I've been to Florida. There's a lot of them. there's a lot of people there, especially in Fort Lauderdale.
I never leave my apartment, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I'm so boring. And there's not there. It's just like, malls and stuff and outlets.
I've been to Orlando. The city center has really been, I don't know. It was just weird being in there. It was like, there's like sort of elements of like New York City in there, the bad parts of New York City. But outside of it, it's beautiful and amazing. And I remember staying on this farm in Orlando, just on the outskirts of Orlando, and meeting some like natural organic farmers and homesteaders, and finding a really great community out there of liberty-minded individuals that were very self-reliant, which was really cool and awesome. But inside of the city, I was like, this is a crap hole, to be honest with you.
Were they all in Disney World?
No, outside of Disney World. We did visit one of the theme parks, which is
Gatorland.
Interesting.
You went to Gatorland?
Yes.
This is what Fridays are like, I guess.
We just run rampant.
I wanted to bring up, is a red wave going to happen?
Okay. All right. Well, all right. Let's, I'm sorry. I did not mean to derail you, Tim.
Talking about Disney World and Luke Skywalker.
And hey, you're the one that brought up that I moved. So
that's true.
That's all
political,
on all on you, man. Look,
you did an amazing segue. You were like, I did move. So Luke Skywalker, by the way.
Hey, at least I didn't start talking about Batman.
That's true. Thank you for not doing that.
Red wave.
Okay.
Yes.
Republicans.
Now everybody's upset at these 10 senators raising the debt limit. What, like $400 billion or whatever. I don't know if the House voted yet. I was stuck on a plane without internet, so I'm sorry I'm a little out of the loop.
About that.
Yeah, thanks, Lydia. But
You're welcome.
but do you think that I'll ask Luke first. Luke, do you think that Mitch McConnell next year, if the Senate regains the Republicans regain. I'm anyway. Do you think Mitch McConnell will be the majority leader?
I'm not sure. I don't think it even matters. And if he is, it's just going to be another lame duck session. I think probably
he
because
was just elected.
Yeah, of course. But probably it's going to continue on like it always has, and the Republicans are just going to turn over and not really do much